Yeah, was music really banned? It seems just inconceivable that, a country would sort of a revolution would happen, new government would come in that would ban music altogether. The reality of it is that, the supreme, not back then he wasn't the supreme leader yet, but the revolutionary leader, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, did come in and say, music is like opium and it corrupts the minds of the youth and it needs to be banned completely. He said, if you want your youth to be righteous and to pursue the good things in life and not to go after all the sort of, vapid, superficial things like Western youth do, then you should ban music. But ultimately, Khomeini himself came around very quickly because not long after the revolution succeeded, one of his dearest proteges, Morteza Motahhari, was assassinated. And some people from within, some revolutionaries, sort of committed artists from within state television, they created this song for Motahhari and brought it to Khomeini himself. And this song, interestingly, actually, even though it had these elements of march and revolutionary music, which even up to that point were still kind of okay. Anything that didn't include instrumentals was still viewed to be okay. But they brought it to Khomeini and he listened to it and he said, I don't cry much, but I cried when I heard this song. This kind of music is permitted. This is okay. So, what's fascinating is that even with this tough revolutionary father of Iran at the time, who instantly had said music is corrupt and should be banned, when he heard a song that he perceived to be committed to the revolution and in commemoration of one of his beloved proteges, his mind changed. He said, no, this is okay. And so from that point onward, he allowed for certain kinds of music, revolutionary music, committed music, to be produced in state television for the for the purposes of the revolution. And so for a couple of years, music had a bit of a unstable status. But I would say not long after, within a couple of years, state television, state radio itself was producing volumes of music. However, the kinds of music that could be produced were very much restricted and continue to be restricted more than 45 years after the revolution.